Hi friends, and welcome to the channel. My name is Ryan Abair, and this is where I share my insights. And today I'm talking about how to become less insecure. And we're going to be talking about the real nature of confidence, where it comes from, and how it is built. Building your confidence is one of the most fundamental purposes of your life. Stick around and we'll talk about the techniques. Insecurity is another word for distrust. And confidence is another word for faith. So this sense of security is built. Confidence is built, but not in the ways that a lot of people perceive it. Faith is built, but also not in the ways that people perceive it. There's a false sense of security and a false sense of confidence. Now, a false sense of confidence is a person who tries to intimidate, to use anger and drama and hot air and lots of energy to get people to do what they want. And somebody who's insecure has a poor sense of the natural self, right? There's a sense of lack, and I can't, and I'm not worthy enough. And both this sense of insecurity and this sense of intimidation are rooted in fear. And it's not until you really deal with fear and understand fear that you can, I don't want to say you conquer fear, but you turn the dimmer down on it. And you realize it has nothing to do with circumstances. Circumstances are benign. Your circumstances are not attacking you or keeping you from doing anything. And so people believe falsely that confidence is built by building resources. And if I have a lot of money, then I'll be real confident, right? If I had a major position, or if I had some kind of prestige in a corporation, if I was the head of something, then people would respect me. It is that feeling that you have to climb the ladder or build the bank account or achieve something before you would have this sense of confidence. And in the meantime, you're just working towards it. It's a bit like resistance training, right? We feel as though if our bodies looked a certain way, we would have that, we would embody confidence. So that's why you see a lot of gym rats. They've got these gorgeous bodies, but internally they're cowards, right? A lot of muscle heads have this false sense of aggression because they've got a lot of muscles, right? And confidence doesn't confront like that. It doesn't intimidate. Confidence sets everybody at ease. Confidence is cool-headed. Confidence is not tense at all, right? Real confidence. So that's kind of the key to understanding where security comes from. So the sense of safety, the sense of security, and the sense of confidence comes from deep within. It is a sense. You just sense. It comes to you, all is well. And people who are insecure believe falsely that all is unwell. They have this inner turmoil. And they try to settle that inner turmoil by fixing the externalities. And that never works. You can have the most gorgeous body and be the most insecure person, the most unconfident. And it's not about just taking off your shirt at the beach, because that's not what it's about. It's about the practice of building your faith. And the foundation of faith is real confidence that, hey, nothing is wrong. Nothing is fundamentally wrong. And that fear goes from the motivating factor being in the foreground to lightly in the background. And real confidence is allowing the circumstances to be as they are without clamping down and thinking you've got to meddle in things and build things externally. Does that make sense? So, how does one build confidence? If you are the kind of person that thinks you're going to be confident when you get a gorgeous body, you're in this addictive mindset. If you're one of these people that thinks that one day you'll have confidence when you work your way up to the corporate ladder to CEO, then you'll have confidence. You'll be one who has this false sense of security, and you'll try to get what you want by intimidating, pushing, barking, right? You won't have much influence. You'll scare people, and scaring people is a motivating factor. A lot of people are trying to sell something, particularly on YouTube, by scaring people into thinking, oh, if you do this, then you'll have what I have. And so I have to be very careful to not say, I've got this snake oil, I'm trying to cure you. I am just saying that what you are noticing is that perhaps maybe you are realizing that confidence is a virtue. Faith is a built component in the human, and everybody is going through this. So first of all, the first thing that you do to become less insecure is to realize this happened to me. Life is teaching you. Your experiences are what we call admonishing. Your experiences are not trying to punish you. Your dreams, the things you really want in your life, they're not being dangled out in front of you like a carrot. So life is educative. And when you open yourself to what life is teaching you, you will learn that what's happening is you are learning that it's okay. That's it. Every single terrible experience is trying to show you it's okay, you're okay, right? Everything is okay. You're still here. You're still moving. You're still breathing. You're still seeing and hearing. And it's a bit like weightlifting. I talk about weightlifting a lot because I'm into resistance training. To become a really good weightlifter is to understand the techniques. Why do you do it? Because you get into the technical aspects of it. Wrist position, breathing. You want to extract the benefits of every single rep. Everything. So the benefit is in the doing. It's in the moment, not in building a gorgeous, thinking only I'm just going to get the gorgeous body. And until I get the gorgeous body, I'm going to be miserable. No, it's really getting into the technical aspects of putting your body under stress. And learning your body can do more than you think it can. That's confidence in the body. So these things that seem really stressful to you are helping you build confidence in the spirit. That every tight space that you feel like you're in is a chance for you to focus on the technique, the relaxation in the face of fear. So when you're under the bar and you're doing a squat and you freak out, your technique will be shit. Focus on the breath, the technique, the just getting into the core, getting deeper into the movement, and the body will respond favorably, one rep at a time. And then you will enjoy being in that moment by moment technical thing. Watch your wrists, watch your posture. Most people want to knock it out because they're always on the larger body, leaner body. I don't worry about the outcome is unimportant to me. It's the technique of, it's interesting, bodybuilding. So confidence building begins with the small things. So when you go into the gym, do not get under 250 pounds and try to squat. I started with rubber bands and dumbbells. Body weight. My first squat I ever did was with just my body weight, to learn the technique. And then Isaac, my trainer, he started adding more weights, more reps, slowly putting the body under stress so I could prove to myself that the body could handle it. And as I did that, the body built up, right? So everything starts off small. Your insecurity is not going to be fixed tomorrow. How do we fix it? You start with the small things. If traffic pisses you off, you fell for it. You fell for thinking the traffic was causing this overreactive state. Practice in the traffic. I've talked about this before, but I'll say it again. Practice when you get a red light and you really want a green light. Oh, fine. Relax. Breathe at the red light. When something goes wrong, use your technique of backing off. Right? Don't try to push or solve or get meddly. The technique is relax and release. And watch it solve itself. It's people who get all in there and try to dominate, they end up making more of a mess out of it. You come into the present moment and cool-headedness in the small things. If you're in the doctor's office and you're throwing a fit because it's taking too long, you fail the test. You fail the test of faith. So life seems to be closing in on you, and you keep reacting to it, and you keep getting angry and pissed off and thinking everything is attacking me. And so what do? You bark. You bark back. And you're failing the test of confidence. A real confident person will not get engaged in a fight. I will not get caught up in the drama. I will not lose, here's a real good word, comportment. You're being taught to not lose your shit. And if you lose your shit when you get a bill, you lost. You lost the chance to practice faith, to practice confidence that it's all okay. So life seems to be testing you, testing, and you pass the small things, the small trials, even a sickness, an inconvenience, an airport delay, traffic, a bill, a divorce, chemotherapy, whatever it is, you face that without aggression. That's confidence. I worked for an intimidating person at the last university that I worked for. And he intimidated everybody, so the faculty became rank and file robots. There was no creativity, no self-governance. He was God. Nobody got to see God. Nobody got to tell God what to do. That's false confidence. That's called intimidation. And deep down inside, you could tell this person was a mess. Concerned, just worried about every little thing, picking up trash here, and if something went wrong, he was busy running the universe. He was running a university, but he was trying to run the universe. That kind of person has a false sense of security. Real confidence is kind. Real confidence is not aggressive. Real confidence is patient. It's very similar to love and faith. But you just realize you don't have to fight your so-called battles. The key is to not get in the battle. To be immune to critique in what people say. You don't totally get rid of fear, but the fear goes way back into the background. And what's in the foreground is peace. You lead with peace no matter what. You're committed to peace. You're committed to comportment. And you learn the techniques of confidence in the small things. Like when I retired, I had this money saved up and lightning struck my house. So that's the kind of shit that happens to you. You got it all planned out and then something happens. And the question is, are you going to react? Are you simply going to respond with comportment and maturity and even laugh about it? Other ways that you can help build confidence is pay your bills with joy. Pay your bills. I started paying my bills with a check, and on the check I wrote, "Thank you. Thank you." Most people write checks or pay their bills and they go, you're not passing the test of confidence. So how could you ever be given more if you can't handle what you have now? If you can't spend your money with joy, face your life with joy, lead with peace. If you lead with peace, more can be given to you. More weight can be given to you because you're trusting a deeper sense in yourself. You're trusting the true self. That's true self-confidence, this intuitive truth that will be guiding you on everything. And you come back and you consult that. If something happens to you and it seems like a disaster, you come back into your prayer closet, consult yourself, and what do I do now? And most of the time, it's nothing. Nothing. Pay your bills. Okay. Great. There's nothing that needs to be done. There's a sense of, I'll take care of it. It will take care of itself. Don't meddle. Don't force. Don't fight. Don't intimidate. Don't scare. Don't get drama. Don't produce drama. Breathe. Don't speak. Wherever you have to go into a deposition, if you have to go to court, if you go to the doctor, you do it with comportment. Each test that you pass, more will come to you. And that's how you build confidence. It's how you build wealth, really. It's how you build health. It's how you build a life. With the techniques of not being reactive. You see? Because deep down inside, you know it's okay. So life is like seems to be throwing things at you to see how okay you can be. And I'm okay. I'm okay with some criticism. I'm okay with the illness. I'm okay with the bills. I'm okay with the weather. I'm okay with you. I'm okay with somebody calling me an idiot. I'm okay with the guy in front of me that slammed on his brakes. I'm okay with the lightning strike. I'm okay with the divorce. I'm okay with my death. Right? We're all going to be confronted with these things that seem to be scaring us. How well do you pass? You pass by letting it go, letting it pass through. That's confidence. Allowance and the building of faith. How many times you've been tested, and to pass is to let it pass. My name is Ryan Hebert. I hope you enjoyed these insights, and please check out my blog if you have a moment, mymorningmotivator.com, and we'll see you next time.